When we think of courage, a lot of times we see it as this roaring lion or this gladiator, when in reality, courage can be just as simple as a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." See, a lot of being and staying happy is learning to forgive, and to forgive quickly. We're so quick to beat ourselves up for the mistakes that we've made and our failures. And when we look back over our life, we see the times where we messed up and the bad choices that we've made, and we hear the criticism of others. And all of that noise will eat at your soul, will seep in and eat away at the very fabric of who you are and stay with you for the rest of your life, unless you can find the courage to forgive and to just let go. See, holding on to that anger and that bitterness is the real culprit of the problem. It wasn't the action or what somebody did to you. It's the choice to hold on to it. For example, no one has ever died from a snake bite, because it's not the bite of the snake that kills, it's the venom. The venom seeps into the bloodstream, breaks down the nervous system, ultimately the body stops functioning, and death. And in our life, that venom is that angerness and that bitterness that we hold on to from people and situations and events that have happened, that have hurt us. And someone may have done something to you in the past that was completely wrong, and you were undeserving of receiving that kind of treatment. But if you choose to hold on to that and to keep letting that hatred and that anger and that bitterness to stay inside of you, then that'll be that venom that ultimately breaks you down and holds you back from reaching your highest potential. Because you can't reach your highest potential and your ultimate fulfillment in life with unresolved anger and hurt let inside of you. And so when we look up to people that we admire or people that we see on the television, we see them as these perfect figures, and we don't really see what all they have been through in order to get to where they are. When in reality, what they typically are is a composition of a mountain of failures and failed experiences, embarrassment and ridicule. And all we see is that tip of the iceberg, that final success that shone through. For example, someone like Christopher Reeve, who played the original Superman. When he became a quadriplegic in an accident, he had a hard time living with himself, having gone from this guy who played Superman to living in a wheelchair. It was hard for him. But he found the courage to forgive himself and to let go and to just allow. And because of that, he ended up becoming an inspirational and motivational speaker, traveling around and inspiring others with his gift. Or someone like Beethoven. His teachers always told him that he was not talented and that he had absolutely no gift for music. And when he went deaf, he became very depressed. But he ended up finding the courage to forgive himself and to let go and to forgive. And he ended up producing 4 of his best pieces while deaf. Or J.K. Rowling, who was rejected over a dozen times by publishers And when finally one of her books was accepted to be published, at the time, she was just a waitress. And the only reason why she kept on writing, even though she was receiving so many rejections, was because she loved what she did. And every night, she would say to herself, I will try again tomorrow. And as we go after our goals, no matter what it is in life, we're gonna get knocked down and fail over and over again. And even after you do succeed, there will be more failures to come. But it's not about succeeding all the time. It's about having the courage to forgive yourself quickly and often, and at the end of the day, being able to say to yourself again, I will try again tomorrow. And so the easiest and the simplest way to start to become happier is just simply to forgive. Forgive often and quickly. And most importantly, learn to forgive yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make the wrong choice. We're all human. And that's why at the end of the day, forgive yourself and whisper to yourself, I will try again tomorrow. Forgive often and quickly so that you can live your life with a full and happy heart.